Kimbani Bari Wadawarangja, Kichanich, King Kimba Wadanich, Jinjin Ba Wadanich. Welcome. This is Wadawarang country. Let us all come together, walk together, and learn in peace. We acknowledge the original custodians of the land, the Wadawurrung people of the Kulin Nation, and recognise all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders' unique cultural and spiritual connections to lands, waters, seas and skies. We pay our respects to elders, past, present and emerging, to all other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here present and across the nation. For we hold the memories, the traditions, the culture and the hopes of our future generations. I say Niatni, thank you to Norm and Jalu, my beautiful family, for walking beside me. I say Niatni, thank you to the elders here today for walking alongside us today as well. And I say Niatni, thank you to Bunjil, the creator of this land in which we meet, stand and visit us upon. Niatni Bagabara, Wadawurrung. Thank you and take care on Wadawurrung country.
Thank you. I wish to also acknowledge the Wadawurrung people as the traditional custodians of this land on which we gather and learn. And I too pay my respect to elders past, present and emerging who nurtured and preserved this land and recognise their continuing connection to country, waters and culture. Today we mark a historic moment in the life of Iona College with the opening of our Yarning Circle. And I'd like to thank Norm and Nikki and Jalu for leading us through this important ceremony this morning. We are privileged to have you with us and we thank you for all you bring. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of our special guests, Auntie May Owen, Sandra Brogden, Sue Collins. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the Chair of the College Advisory Council, Joe Hart, and our First Nations students and their families who are joining us this morning. As we sit for the first time around this sacred space, we should not only breathe in the moment, but we should think about the many generations of students who will sit around this same circle in the years to come. This sacred space is located in the middle of what will be the heart of our college. And it is here because it is symbolic of our school's connection to country, and especially to the generations of First Nations peoples who walked and learnt on this land many years before we came as a school into existence. The ceremony that you are part of today will continue to be a part of every New Year's Sevens introduction to Iona College in future years. The symbolic burning of a gum leaf on entry and the symbolic burning of a gum leaf upon exit at Year 12 will show respect to the generations past and recognise, but for a small space of time, we are given the responsibility to care for this land on which we stand, and we should take time to understand the history of our nation. It is important for our entire school community that today's ceremony is not lost on how we care for this space in the future. Our yarning circle will be a place of respect. We see that Bunjil flies above this space as creator and protector of all plants, animals and the land. We are called to respect and care for this space. A yarning circle will be a place of learning. Yarning circles have been used for centuries by First Nations people as a place to learn as a collective group and build respectful relationships that preserve and pass on cultural knowledge. At Iona, we want our current and future students to learn in this space. We will encourage each student to learn the story of our First Nations people and also our linkage to the Iona story and our Catholic identity. And more broadly, we encourage learning from each other, which lies at the heart of the yarning circle. And our yarning circle should be a place of peace. When we take time to educate ourselves and others about our history, we understand that we still need to provide a way forward in the achievement of reconciliation with our First Nations people. This sacred space provides us with the opportunity to acknowledge past wrongs and together build for a better future for all. The yarning circle, being at the centre and heart of the college, is located beside in between two significant symbols in our school. The lone pine, which symbolises our respect for people who have served our country during times of armed conflict, and whose meaning is specifically linked to World War I and the Gallipoli Peninsula. And our Iona cross, which pays respect to our Celtic, Catholic and Australian heritage, designed to be truly unique to our college. As we continue to build our school, we have taken care that connection, symbolism and learning opportunities remain part of our development. Today I also wish to acknowledge people who have brought this space to reality. Mark Gabel of Mark Gabel and Associates, who along with Larry and Jess created this central space. Daniel McDonnell from Steel Art Australia created Bunjil and our fire pit. We also thank Lisa Cousins. We are lucky to have you with us, Lisa, here at Iona, and we hope to have you for many years to come. I'd like to thank our Head of Catholic Culture and Identity, Carmen Ahern, for the work that she does each and every day, and especially today in our celebration. I'd also like to acknowledge our college maintenance and administration teams for ensuring all is in readiness for today. Our business manager, Tom Harriott, who has had the vision for this space and ensured that that vision has become reality. Tom's efforts to incorporate all people in the design has resulted in what we have now and for future generations to come. We thank you for all that you have done. From this moment, our yarning circle is a harmonious, creative and collaborative way of communicating in our college community. Our yarning circle will provide a safe place to be heard and to respond. And finally, to all students gathered here, today you are part of history, how wonderful it is to officially commence our opening celebrations with what is most important in recognition of our past. Use this sacred space as a place of respect, a place of learning, and a place of peace. Our school aspires to achieve the motto, learning to change the world. This space may well be part of your own individual journey in changing your world to a better, more peaceful place. It is fitting that the theme of this year's Reconciliation Week was Be Brave, Make Change, because changing your world and our world requires you to be brave, and we encourage you to do so.
We invite elders, respected persons to please pass through the smoke first, followed by all First Nations students and families and staff.
I'd like to invite our Year 9 students and staff to come through the circle. Okay, the next group of students are the ones at the back, near Mr. Doran, please. Students in the yarning circle can just sit, please. We're going to go the other way through the circle. We'll just wait for these last students to come through. And we'll now invite the students from the back of the yarning circle to come from Mr. Pisani and Miss Fitz's end, please.